What is the difference between errors, defects, failures, and root causes? Ever wondered why software fails? Is it just bad luck or is there something deeper at play? Well, software failures usually don't happen randomly. They start with human errors, which create defects that may lead to failures, and if we want to stop these failures, we need to find the root cause. Let's break it down with a simple real life examples so you'll never forget these concepts. What is an error? It all starts with an error. But what is an error? An error is basically a mistake made by humans while designing, developing, or testing software. Errors can happen due to time pressure, fatigue, miscommunication, or generally lack of knowledge. So imagine you're typing a message to your friend and accidentally misspell the spelling of hello instead of hello. That is an error. Just a simple mistake. Now, in software terms, if a developer writes x is equal to y plus 1 instead of x is equal to y minus 1, this small error might cause a huge problem later on. Now, what is a defect? What happens when an error goes into the system? A defect, also called a bug or a fault, is basically an issue in the code, design, or documentation that is caused by an error. Not all defects cause failures, but they can also lead to problems if left unfixed. So imagine you are writing a cake recipe. Instead of writing 1 cup of sugar, you accidentally write 10 cups of sugar. The recipe documentation is defective, but the cake might still taste okay if someone catches the mistake before baking. So in software terms, if a developer forgets to handle negative numbers in a banking app, the app might still work fine until someone tries to withdraw minus $1,000, and that is a defect waiting to cause a failure. So what is a failure? So when does a defect actually become a real problem? A failure occurs when a defect gets executed and causes the system to behave incorrectly. Some defects always cause failures, while some cause failures only under specific conditions, and some may never result in a failure. For example, if you serve that cake with 10 cups of sugar to guests, now they can't even eat it. That's a failure. A bug in an e-commerce website causes customers to be charged twice for the same purchase. Now the users are angry and the company is losing money. That is a failure in action. What is a root cause? Now, why do the errors, defects, and failures happen? Let's talk about the root cause. The root cause is the fundamental reason behind an error or defect. Finding the root cause helps prevent future failures. So in a real life example could be if your cake recipe had a typo, say 10 cups of sugar instead of 1, the root cause could be that you copied it from the wrong website. Fixing that mistake prevents future cake disasters. So in software terms, if a mobile app crashes frequently and after an investigation, the root cause turns out to be an outdated third-party library that is not compatible with the latest OS upgrade. So by identifying this root cause, developers can fix the issue permanently instead of just patching the symptoms. So let's have a quick recap between the key differences between error, defect, failure, and root cause. And this is how errors, defects, failures, and root causes are connected. Understanding this distinction helps testers and developers prevent big software disasters. If you want to learn more about software testing concepts, subscribe to Test with Ayush for simple and engaging software testing lessons. Like, share, and comment if you found this video useful, and see you in the next video.